Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of the Chat Sphere. We have another new guest.
I'm Austin.
I'm Austin. So you can hear his country accent kicking in. But before we get into it, I've got a little bit of a surprise at the end of this episode. It's something I got in the works, just to kind of commemorate I would say 5 is a milestone.
Yeah. You've made it this far, Nikki.
I know. We got to keep it going. The goal is to make it at least a year. But I don't know. I think it'll go further than that if I keep enjoying it. But
I say go for it.
Yeah. But anyways, this is Austin. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, goodness.
I'm 23. I make playing cards.
Playing cards. Okay,
Yes.
so you work for a company that makes playing cards.
Yes. But I make playing cards.
Cool. How does that work?
Oh, goodness. Well, they print out sheets of playing cards.
I still
Then-
wanted you to bring one,
I know,
but it's fine.
but I don't know. Didn't have no time to do it.
I was tempted to order one and be like, hey, this is what he does.
Should have.
I should have, but it's fine.
And
But,
then the sheet gets put into a stripper machine.
stripper.
I know. Sometimes I'm a stripper on days,
Stripper.
but I don't make them dollars.
Damn. You should be.
I know. That's too much facto.
But, I mean,
I know. Don't talk about it. Okay? Don't talk about it. And then after it goes into a stripper machine, we put it into a punch machine that punches out the individual cards. Then it goes down the line, and then the single cards are stacked into 56. Normal 52 card deck, but it's 56 because you got
because you got
ads
the ads and
and the beginning
instructions
and the
stuff.
jokers and stuff.
Gotcha.
So 56. That confused me. I'm like, isn't it supposed to be
There's
52?
not 56 cards in a deck.
I know. I'm like, I've heard 52 card pickup. Nah.
So they print off in sheets, they get cut, and then they get sorted into
Mhm.
boxes.
And then put into,
The boxes.
yeah, I don't even know what they call them, and I've worked there for 4 or 5 months. Cartoners. I don't
Cartons?
know. Tusk. I don't know.
Cartons make sense.
I don't know. But then it gets plastic wrapped and then gets put into another box.
Cool.
Simple enough.
You enjoy it?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, it is boring at times because all you're doing is just looking at decks and just filling machines. But
It sounds cool though, because like it doesn't sound cool, but like it sounds cool like when you have someone that you know that's doing it, and like
Oh,
they actually
yeah.
get to see it all, and
being there for 8 hours.
yeah, sitting there watching it doesn't sound fun.
No.
But
But
yeah.
way better than the last job, put it that way.
We won't go there. But yeah. Anyways,
Good Lord.
God, we can't get straight into shit talk.
Now, wrap around to your second episode. That's about it.
Hell, we talked about it a little bit last.
Yeah.
A little bit. Got a little bit of shit talk in the bathrooms, right next to the subway.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Dude, those bathrooms are horrendous.
Mm.
We gotta stop getting back. I mean, it's for sure become a bit at
But-
this point. We gotta stop getting back to
But
bathrooms.
see, when you are having somebody on the episode that has worked along with it, it's going to be brought back up eventually.
I know, but I'm gonna hear it every episode. Even
Unless
with
you
people,
go with someone that.
no, even with people that didn't work there, I know they're gonna be like, "So are those bathrooms?"
I mean, if you keep bringing it up, yeah.
That's just gonna be the thing from now on. God.
Just name the chat spear the shit spear.
No, because then it makes it sound like the podcast is shit. We're not shit. Not yet.
But the topics are shit.
Literally and figuratively. Speaking of, this is a little segue. As for other episodes.
You're going to have to cut that part.
No, it's staying in. It's funny. No, we're a raw episode. Not a raw episode, we're a raw podcast. We keep almost everything in.
That's fine.
We cut a little bit at the beginning, cut a little bit at the end, we're good. I guess a little bit at the end of the clips, if that makes sense. Whatever. Anyways, as per usual, per new people on the podcast, would you like to start with your own topic?
Ooh.
Or do you have one?
I have a few,
You have a few?
I'd say.
Okay.
I mean, the recent one was the cellular data outage.
Oh man.
I'm thinking aliens.
Aliens. See, oh god. So I was looking into it. We've got people thinking it's an EMP, which isn't possible because then everything would go out. It wouldn't just be different services. EMP knocks out electricity.
What is EMP exactly?
It's, I don't know if I can say that. It's a type of boom boom thing that knocks out electricity.
Oh, yeah.
So anything that's electrically powered, it'll knock out everything in a certain radius.
Gotcha.
So it couldn't be an EMP because it was just some of the, whatchamacallits, the services.
And then some people are saying that it could have been a cyber attack too.
Yeah,
But I'm thinking aliens.
I'm going to say no to the aliens.
Why? They've been spotted over in Las Vegas.
Okay, and they were announced by the government.
It's all adding up.
It's not all adding up. Oh my god. See, it's not that I don't believe in it. Okay, now we're going into conspiracies. It's not that I don't believe in aliens, and I talked about this in episode 1, I think. I'm not so naive to think that there's nothing else in the world besides us. Because it's just not likely.
But there's a lot of spears.
Spheres? Like the chat sphere?
Yeah.
Are you talking about like planets?
Universes.
Okay, well that's not so much spheres, but
Spears.
yeah.
Light years.
Yeah.
There's got to be an alien.
Well, yeah, but I don't think that's what caused our mobile services to go out. They're not taking their time to be like, it'd be funny if we knocked out their phones for 12 hours.
Well, unless they're trying to sneak one past us.
I need that like zoom in. Just like, no.
Just think about it.
I don't know. I don't think it was aliens, but it was weird. I don't know what caused it, why it happened, but it happened to a bunch of stuff. Like we got to pull it up here. We're still working on the guy in the chair, but let's see. We got AT&T, Cricket, Verizon,
Another AT&T one.
yeah, T-Mobile, Straight Talk.
Because
Fortnite went out. So it wasn't even just phones.
no.
It was, so we got Fortnite, Spectrum, which I guess does Spectrum do cellular?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know they do like cable and internet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Apple support, they're never up anyways.
I've never called them, no.
Xfinity, Twitter went down?
A little bit.
Well, you see the spikes, but I think it was fighting to get back up. So I think
Mhm.
Twitter went down too, or X, whatever they call it.
I think it depends on the color too.
I think that just is like what the cert. No, it's not. I don't know.
I was about to say, because you got orange, you got red, you
Even
got
Google,
blue.
did Google go down for a little bit?
I mean, I didn't have cellular data, so I couldn't search anything anyway, so.
That's fair.
But see,
Tesla
you have.
went down. Dude, what do you mean Tesla went down? How
I
does
guess
that
you
work?
couldn't drive a car.
Well, you could still drive it, but does everyone that's paying for the self-driving, I guess the self-driving just didn't work? Or you couldn't connect to support?
Whatever. Because how are Teslas like powered? I know they're battery powered, obviously.
I mean, they still run the same way a normal car
But
does.
are they ran off of like technology? Well, not technology, but like
No, they start,
internet
they
for like the maps and stuff.
A lot of the maps can go offline now.
That's true. That's if you download it though.
Yeah, and odds are it's got it downloaded.
Yeah,
I mean, hell, you can download movies and video games.
that's true.
So
But anyway, but it was just weird. Just in the, I think it went down 4 o'clock in the morning.
League of Legends went down too. YouTube went down. Instagram, Mint Mobile, crypto. No one uses crypto anyways. Helldivers 2.
World of Tanks.
Dude, I know a lot of people that play World of Tanks. Helldivers 2 just came out.
I was about to say, didn't it just come out?
Uber went down for a bit. Starlink. Dude, that means they didn't have their data or Wi-Fi.
I was about to say, isn't Starlink?
That's the satellite ones that I think Elon Musk does.
Yeah.
Roblox, not Roblox. That's basically it. I mean, there's other stuff, but The other stuff I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's weird. That's weird. Not even. Why'd the video games go down?
I don't know. I'm not the one to ask. You should ask AT&T.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say ask the aliens.
That too.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one.
But I do know if it comes back around with it being cyber attacks, it would make sense. Because there's a lot of tensions out there.
Yeah, but
But we don't need to get into politics like that.
yeah, I'm not gonna get into politics either. But a lot of these conspiracies come out right when election day comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So or an election year. So who knows? I mean, COVID blew up and then boom, it just didn't exist anymore. We got rid of COVID.
Just a little.
We didn't though.
Now RSV is a big thing.
See, that's always been a big thing though. It just comes in spikes.
But I was about to say, but this year they've been talking about it bad.
Because that's in babies, right?
And old people.
And old people.
And probably how they said with COVID, if you have, what's the word? Preliminary health conditions or something like that.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm not
I
good
don't
with
know if
words over here.
It's okay.
So don't come at me now.
Hey, that was a big word for you though.
I know. Preliminary?
Preliminary? I'm so proud. We'll get you there.
College degree right there.
You just need to listen to more of Corey the Cool's music. He's got some big words in there.
I never even knew stoic was a word.
Yeah, but he hasn't. Anyways.
Shout out to Corey the Cool though.
Yeah.
He can be my iced tea lemonade anytime.
All right, buddy. Corey's gonna get a kick out of watching this.
You already know.
But back to the topic at hand. Well,
About,
how long were you out? You said 12 hours?
I mean, not too much, but I know at my house, which I was connected to Wi-Fi, but I turned off my Wi-Fi and made a call to see if I had service. Because sometimes they said, oh, it'll show you have service. But when you try to call will fail.
Yeah.
Well, I tried it, call went through. So I'm like, okay, cool. But by the time I drove all the way over to work, didn't have none. Luckily, I got Wi-Fi password.
Well, yeah, I think everyone does. Okay, maybe not.
Not everybody.
Never mind. Never mind.
Not everybody, but I got Wi-Fi. So I was all right.
No. Yep. But I think overall, was it 14 hours, I think, total that everything was out?
I know they said it went down around 4.
Yeah, 4 a.m., right?
Uh-huh. And
so
then
4 a.m.
my service came back up around like 10 or 11, about noontime, I'd say. And then officially everybody was around 2.
Huh.
So almost 12 hours.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't end up getting hit by anything. So
Must be nice.
my phone, yeah, my phone was fine. My Wi-Fi was fine, but I guess Cincinnati Bell didn't get hit.
No, surprisingly.
I know.
Verizon even got hit too. Some
Yeah.
people.
Well, for all of them, it was some people. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
everyone. Even some people with AT&T still had service.
Yep. Because like I said, I had service, even though they said not. And then once I drove 15 minutes down to work, nope. So it must have been particular areas
Areas.
areas as well.
Huh. I don't know. They either hit specific plants or specific towers, or that sounds bad.
Aliens.
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely weird though. I like when I was looking into it, I didn't see anything saying why it happened or I don't know.
I want to say that I read something, but I'm not too sure. But I think I read something that said that they were testing out a new process to have better coverage, and it failed miserably.
Yeah, it just says technical terror, not a malicious attack. I don't know. I mean, Yeah, AT&T blamed the incident on an error in coding without elaborating. See, that's not very definitive, and that doesn't give me what I need to know.
All I know is I got a message from AT&T the night of that said, "Sorry, we tried to do better." I'm like, okay.
That doesn't help my 12 hours of agony.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, man.
Hey, I guess what I forgot to do?
What?
The timer. We talked about it right beforehand, and I forgot it.
It's 1:43. I say
We're about 60 minutes in. That's fine. I'll just start it now. Jesus Christ. All right.
whatever.
I'll take the hit on that one. That was my bad. First one was my bad too. But
I was about to say you did it the last time too,
yeah,
with Corey.
well, whatever. It's okay. I mean, the first one I didn't even have a timer. I just winged it.
But you had it right on the money because when you were talking about it, I was like, oh, let me check the time on the video. It was about 5 minutes. I'm like, that's impressive.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. We had another topic we were talking about. Ooh. How was it when, or for people that don't know Austin, you had a baby girl?
Yes.
How?
Pretty baby girl.
How was that? Whenever.
Ooh.
That was a fun time.
Sleep wise, didn't get any. Was running on energy drinks all time.
All the time. I mean, you were like that before, but.
Well, yes, but having to get up 2-3 times of a night, and hell, I know my girlfriend. She got mad at me sometimes because she would try to wake me up, and I am a deep sleeper.
Yeah.
She'd be standing above my bed because at her house,
Sound like a demon.
wake up. That's pretty much how it looked. Kind of scared me sometimes. But
I hope she sees this.
oh, she will. But we had to sleep in 2 different beds because she at her house she don't have a full or a queen or a big bed in general. I'm a big dude, so
Big boy.
big boy. And then anyway, so she would always be like, "Hey, can you get up and help?" And I'm like, "Huh?"
No.
No. And sometimes she'd throw a pillow at me, and
Okay, that's better than things other people have thrown at me for different things. For less. For
And
much less.
and I think she's even slapped me. Physical abuse, put it that way.
No, we're going to have to call someone.
I know.
What's that number? What's the line?
Oh God, I don't know. I was about to say Me Too, but it's not a Me Too movement
Oh, no. Oh, well, I guess it could have been.
in a sense.
It's just the other way around typically. But continue.
But sleep-wise, didn't get none. But other than that, I love it. I wouldn't change it.
Dude, I remember when you told me.
Yeah.
That was such a wild time. And here's how it went. We're working. This is where I was working before. And I think this was the end of my shift. I was shopping or something. And he pulls me aside. He's like, "Nikki, so we've been talking about a little bit of a scare here, right?" I was like, "What do you mean we've been talking about it? What are you talking about? What are you about to tell me?" He goes, "So that thing that we've been talking about, yeah, it might have happened." I was like, Jesus Christ. And then boom. It was like one of, 3 people that knew?
Oh. How many people did I tell?
I know I was one of the first, because I know you and Anna obviously knew.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you told your parents yet.
I think I told my parents maybe a month in. I mean,
so that means I was the first out of the you two to
probably.
know.
I mean, obviously I told my closest friends
Right.
and stuff. But
God, you took so long to tell Matthew, though.
I thought he was.
He's going to be mad at me. He wasn't.
He'd been like, "Well, you done fucked up."
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it went.
Yeah.
But-
Like I said, I don't regret it at all. I mean, I love it.
And honestly, you've grown from it a lot, too. So.
Oh. Well, I mean, it kind of just, I wouldn't say teaches you, but like.
Oh, it definitely teaches
Oh, well,
you.
yes, but like in just different ways than most.
I'm sure your time management's gotten a little better. No. Oh, never
Nope.
mind. I lied. I
And
tried to give him the benefit of the doubt.
My girlfriend's, yes.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I will say, my girlfriend does do most of it when it comes like diapers, because I don't want to feel like I'm a pedophile, even though it's my own daughter. I don't like to look at her that way, even though I know, clean them diapers.
See, that's a tough
Now, if
one.
I don't have anybody to help,
You'll just do it.
I'll just do it. But if like there's somebody there, I don't want to look down there. I don't know.
I personally wouldn't have a problem doing it just because.
Well, yeah.
I don't care, but-
See, that's why I don't care when I have to do it. But it's like, if like there's somebody able to do it, I'm like, please just do it.
See, I've never thought about that. I've never thought of that as being an issue. So that's the first time I've ever.
But see, like, it's just when you hear all these fathers, touching stuff down there.
Right, but it makes you think how many people are worried to do that because of that.
I don't know if there's a lot of people.
Because that's the first time I've thought about that.
My girlfriend never thought about it either. At all.
Because it doesn't seem like it'd be a problem, but then I get what you're coming from.
You hear about all this people doing it,
That's wild.
and it's not just the men either.
No, I know. I know.
It's
I know, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
It can go vice versa. But
it's just like, I don't want to think of her in that way, even though I don't.
Right.
But it's like, I don't. Nope. And my mom was like, he's got a point.
well, yeah, it's for the typical person, it's like, yeah, whatever, you'll be fine. But that's an interesting. I've never thought about
I don't
that.
know. Like I said, I'd do it if I have to. But if Anna's my girlfriend.
If Anna's like, do it.
I hate just saying my girlfriend. Anna's my girlfriend. Okay.
You're yelling. If there's her to do it, yeah.
But
Aye.
she's gonna be mad at me because she's like, I know you make me do it. I'm like,
Yeah, but you said you guys have already talked about it.
mm-hmm.
So sure, he knows that you make her do it.
Yeah. But
That's interesting.
anywho, but other than changing diapers and stuff, I can't wait for her to get bigger and be able to do activities, I guess you could say.
When she's old enough to
Yeah.
actually move around and
Mhm.
no, because she's kind of walking now, isn't she?
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, she's a runner.
She a runner. She a track star.
Yep. She is. She's running and stuff. And me and Anna, we're gonna buy her this. Even though she won't understand on how to ride a bike, but it's like this bike that she'll sit on, and she can hold on to it. Don't buckle it or anything.
Most bikes you don't, but yeah.
No, but there's some that have like a thing like that, and that has like this like thing that you pull out, and you could push it behind it.
Interesting.
Kind of looks like, well, it is a tricycle, but it's kind of cool. It's on
So
sale
it's,
too.
so it's a tricycle that kind of has a handle in the back.
Mhm.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got you.
I could have just said it like that, but
Yeah,
I went around it.
it's okay. We went over that you have trouble with words.
I know what words, I tell you. But yeah, I want to get her that, so that way, like when we do want to go on walks or when we're at the park, because oh god, I love going to the parks when it gets warm and stuff. And
Dude,
I'd be pushing her.
I can't believe it snowed again the other day.
It snowed yesterday too, but it was only flurrying.
Oh, that's right. It did snow. Did it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or yesterday morning. That's
Yep.
right. Yeah.
Only flurries, and it was only for like
I'm
30
mixing-
minutes.
I'm mixing my days up. Everything's falling together. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was looking, and I think that was the day I was thinking of. But it was 60 the day before.
Mm-hmm. But see, we get them Canadian clouds.
Canadian clouds.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
The
think
Canadian
that's what we're
winds.
calling
That's what it is.
Canadian
And it
clouds.
blows it in.
Gonna snow, eh?
Hey,
That's what I said.
but yeah,
Oh, fuck.
I love wintertime, but I do like my spring.
Yeah. I mean, it should be coming. Should be coming.
Well, Groundhog said we're gonna have early spring.
Yeah, that
Where's
didn't
it at?
happen. It snowed yesterday.
I know. I'm gonna.
Man, I want to film some episodes of this outside too.
At a park?
Park, my backyard, someone else's backyard. I was thinking about doing it outside of Matthews because he's got that open.
Oh yeah. I wanted to ride his 4-wheeler.
Should have came when me and Drew did.
I know.
It was
I'm
fun.
like, dang.
We've got videos. Maybe I'll post them on the TikTok or something. I got to figure it out because my TikTok's been weird. Where, and I apologize to you guys, the last 2 episodes, they wouldn't post. They'd go through the whole process. They would.
I think I do remember hearing this.
It would download. It would do everything it was supposed to. I'd be able to click upload, and then just nothing would go up. So I'm gonna have to do a little test to see if I can upload something short, just directly through my phone.
That's what I would do. Or you might be able to just contact support.
I tried it. TikTok's is the same way that YouTube's is, where you can't really go directly to them. There's like, you have to go through their FAQ to even the frequently asked questions to get to that point. And I've got a report in, but it's still ongoing. I haven't gotten anything back.
I was going to say maybe try to delete the app and then re-download it.
Well, I did it through my computer. So I did it through their website. So I'm just going to troubleshoot it.
Maybe try to post it on like a different, try to post it on your phone through TikTok.
That's what I'm thinking about doing. The only issue is you can only post, I think, up to 3 minutes on the phone. Mm-hmm. Most of my videos are more than 3 minutes. So that's why I'm going to do a little test.
You could always just cut them.
That's true.
Just post one and then post another one. That's what I would do if it happens to be like that.
That's true. So look out for new episodes on, not new episodes, but new clips on TikTok. I'm going to try to troubleshoot it, figure it out. I'm sure you'll find some funny edits that just don't make sense because they weren't in the episodes. But yeah, maybe I'll try to find the 4-wheeler videos that we took, because it was me and Drew on the back of it at different times while one of us were driving it, and we were just video behind us and just.
Is it his 4-wheeler stick shift, or not stick shift, manual?
That's the same thing.
Well, yeah, but I don't think I have a stick shift.
Yeah, you do have to put it into gear.
I've never done that on a 4-wheeler. I've always had an automatic
I've never
one.
done that in a car either, so.
How was that, though?
Well, I've never driven stick, is what I meant.
Well, yeah, but like, how was it on doing it on the 4-wheeler, though?
Completely misread that question. It was fun. It was fun. I had to get used to doing the shifting, obviously, but it was cool. One of his neighbors actually let us go into an open area.
I was about to say, wasn't it like an uphill?
Well, that's where we started, and then his neighbor came out and was like, "Hey, we got this open area. You can come in and drive around it if you want." Dude, we were spinning. It was great.
Man,
You'll have to come the next time.
I think what stopped me from, because I think he did ask me, because I know back when he told me that he did get one.
Did. I remember him saying that you were possibly thinking of coming.
I wanted to, but I didn't know how to drive manual 4-wheeler.
So
I know, but I got to be talked into some stuff. Like,
right, well, you're gonna come next time then.
Okay.
And we'll put it on the TikTok.
Oh God, watch me fail.
We're gonna get a video of you just falling off. Do you know how funny that would be?
I fell in my days.
You heard it here first. He's gonna fall off the back of it. It's gonna be funny. I'm excited.
We need the videos of me going to perfect north slopes. Oh.
I haven't seen any of those.
Which Anna didn't really get videos of me falling, but they turned, because I've never skied in my life.
No.
And she has this work friend that was like, "Oh, I work there on the weekends. I have points. We got to go for free." So who's going to skip on going for free to Perfect North?
I wouldn't.
Because, I mean, they do have tubing.
I've also never gone skiing. Or tubing.
It's a little difficult. You've never went tubing.
I've never done any of it.
Never done sledding either.
I've gone sledding in, like, my backyard.
Well, that's like tubing. But with Perfect North, they got these big hills. And then they have ski lifts to take you up to them. It's pretty cool.
No.
But trying to learn how to ski, it's scary.
I don't know. I've seen videos on it, and I know you're supposed to like go outwards and inwards, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't
Going
think I do.
inward helps you stop. I don't know about going outward, but they call it pizza because it looks like a pizza.
Okay.
But yeah, learn the basics. But they're like, yeah, we're gonna go on this big hill now that you know the basics. Big hill for us, small hill for the people that know how to do it.
Really?
Terrifying.
Well,
yeah.
I guess it's like Spider-Man. You gotta
And
take
then-
that first jump.
Take a first nosedive in a sense, but
That's what I'm gonna do. If we ever all go as a group, I'm gonna wear a Spider-Man suit.
but see with skiing, if it's wet enough, because they use artificial snow, and then if it snows, you get the real snow and stuff, and so it gets really slick and going down a hill, and I'm big, so I got gravity pulling me. And when I felt like I was about to fall face first, I threw it back,
Yeah.
and I said, "Nope, not going face first." There was a video, one of her friends videotaped her going down. She did a 360,
She flipped.
kinda, but not like that, but like. I don't know. I forget how it was, but I think she fell on her butt and then kind of like turned to where she was looking up the hill.
Oh, so she like.
Yeah, pretty much in a sense like that. And she's like, I think my elbow broke.
Have you gone cliff jumping? See that's something I got. Excuse me.
I want
Gassy.
to do it, but I'm afraid of big rocks being down there.
There's not. If you go to a place that they actually you pay to go,
Yeah,
it's all safe for the most part.
but I just want to happen to be on a trail and cliff jump.
Yeah, but for your first time, you might want to go somewhere where you're not worried about dying. But it's fun. You go up this like trail thing, and then there's a line of people, obviously, because everyone's there. And you walk off to the edge. You can look down, and you just jumped in. I got videos of that too somewhere.
I guess that would be terrifying in a sense.
Well, it was like, I don't know, 50 feet, something like that. I
I'd
can't
be
remember.
afraid I'd go all the way to the bottom.
Well, you do go pretty far. You have to swim up. But
See, I have I have fears.
yeah, so is Drew, and that's what we talked about in the second episode.
I know.
He went off on that skyline thing.
I don't like swimming anywhere I can't see the bottom.
Skybridge is what it was. And yeah,
It's like, I mean, I know there's not going to be no sharks in a lake or anything like that.
I'm gonna put sharks in the lake and make you jump.
Oh.
We'll knock out both fears at the same time. Hey man, you land hard enough, you'll kill the shark too.
Pause.
Double whammy. Knock out both fears at once.
I do want to go. What was the fear of Drew's? I know he was afraid of heights,
Yeah.
but
skydiving?
skydiving.
Oh, skydiving. Oh yeah, well,
I
the thing
want to
brought
go,
up-
dude.
Dude.
But see, I'm kind of afraid of heights too.
Skydiving would be so.
But see, like my heights aren't like if I know like say you're in an airplane, I'm fine because it's like you know that you're in. You're not like
Don't jinx it. I want to be taking 2 planes this year, or maybe 1.
where are you going?
I got 2 different trips planned. I just don't know. I got to figure them out. So I've got 1 plane trip planned. The other one might be driving. Don't jinx it.
But anyway, like I'm afraid of heights, but I'm not. Like roller coasters, because I'm like tucked in a sense, like I'm belted in. But skydiving would be something else.
So if you feel like
But-
solid, you're good.
Yeah,
Skydiving, you feel solid. You're strapped to someone.
that's true.
You're
but
stuck to
you're
one.
kind of you can move though.
No, you're straddled. You can't move unless they move.
Well, yeah, but if they move, you move.
You can tell them that you don't want to move.
I mean, that's fair. But I would love to go skydiving, even though I'd probably pass out.
I think that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be you, me, and Drew. Knock out that fear real quick.
I was gonna say there's somebody that I wanted to take because I think it'd just be funny.
Matthew.
Either Matthew or Andre. But he might be a little bit overweight for that.
I don't know.
Is there a weight
There's
restriction?
Definitely a restriction.
Is there though? Well, for the parachute, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's a matter of you have to pay more for a
Bigger
stronger
one?
parachute. Because there's parachutes that carry cargo.
Yeah.
So, but no. Man, I love Andre. I miss him.
He's coming back up in March.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. Because he's going to be seeing a concert.
Okay. I'll have to make a plan to come see us then.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, because I know he always makes a day to where, hey, you want to hang out? So, if that, I'll see what you're doing or whatever.
If it's later in the day or it's a weekend, I'm good.
Okay.
That'd be cool. For
It'll
those who don't
probably
know,
be on the weekend.
Andre's one of our old friends from, I think, did we meet him in high school or middle school? I think it was high school.
High school.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, Kroger.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's fun.
And then another topic about Andre, if we're going to be on the topic of Andre, you know, still mad at Kroger for that one. I put an application in before he did, and then he put in one about 2 weeks later.
He got hired.
He got hired on, and I didn't even get a call. And then basically I had to wait till they were doing their hiring event.
I thought you were going to say something bad. That's not that bad. That's
No,
funny.
no, no.
That's funny.
It's like, I want to work.
It's probably because his came up first to them. Because if it goes in like an email order, basically, his would be on top.
Oh, with the last name?
Well, no, his would be on top in general. So like when you get emails, it's the most recent.
Yeah. I have no idea. They I can't even remember the dude's name, but we don't got to bring him up.
Yeah, we can't be using names.
Yeah.
Not unless it's people that...
But anyway, they said mine must have got lost. I'm like,
Yeah,
how did it get lost?
lost in the web. Maybe the AT&T down took it.
I bet it was the aliens.
I can't. This man was aliens.
I'm going to bring up aliens every time I get.
Man, if I knew this was where it was going to go, I would have gotten you something alien related as your little gift. Jeez.
Back at Kroger. I was, working, and somebody had lost it in the floors or whatever.
Lost what?
They lost something. It was a...
Something.
I'm going to get
It's
to
very
it.
descriptive.
But it was a little green alien. I'm like, because it looks like it'd be like...
Oh, the one of the little machines?
It could have been, actually.
Dude, I loved this.
Because they look like it'd be made for like a keychain.
Yeah,
That's how small it was.
Yeah, oh man,
And
I miss
I
those
seen it,
boxes.
and I'm like, what is that? Because it was like bright green. And I picked it up. I'm like, oh, that's an alien. That's cool. I still have it in my car, though.
He said, that's mine now.
That's mine. Oh, anything I find in there, unless it's like, a wallet or anything. If it's just like something small that nobody that...
You heard it here first. Austin steals.
If you drop it, it's fair game.
He plays by the rules of finders keepers.
You got that right.
Jesus Christ.
But what topics do you want to talk about, though?
That's a tough one. I was happy with the figuring out kind of how it went with you having your first kid. Let me think. We could go into the surprise that I've got laid out. Well, I guess it's a surprise.
Mm-hmm. We'll hold that off a little bit later.
A little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've only got a few minutes until a little bit later, so we'll go with it now,
That's fine.
and then we'll move into the mini game.
Okay.
Because that took a lot. Because you back to the timer. 15 minutes on top of the time that we've got here.
Has it been 15 minutes before we set the timer?
Yeah, I looked at the time on the recording.
Oh, didn't feel like it. That's
I know,
weird.
it's because we're talking. But as for the surprise, something I've been working on, now this is just a prototype, I've started making merch. So we're starting off with a hat. I got to test out a few different kind of ways I want to do it. So we've got a printed version, and then I've got an embroidered version being made right now. We'll go from there. Whatever comes out better, I'll see what looks good. And then I kind of want to get into t-shirts and hoodies. I'll get a design going for that. And then once we get something going, I'll either set up a site or I'll figure out something to kind of get merch out there. So keep an eye out on that. I'm excited. I mean, I don't know how close I can get with it, but that's basically how it's going to end up looking. This one's got the metal clasp on it, which is nice.
Those are nice.
The ones with the embroidery don't have the clasp, but they've got the like the clips.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think I'll get me a. How did you say it?
embroidered.
Yeah. I was not gonna get that word out.
Embroidered. I want to hear you say it. It's embroidered.
Embroidered.
See?
Oh, never mind.
See, he can learn.
There we go. We
Really?
good. But I do want to get me one of those. Now, are you gonna like do different colors of hats? Like, or are they gonna be like blue, green, white, red, yellow? Or is it just gonna be black for right now, obviously?
I see. That's a tough one. I might start with black,
Mm-hmm.
just because it's kind of how the logo is on everything.
I was gonna
Just
say-
black and that.
But see, I think like
We could.
from your shirt to pants to socks and
Yeah, it's all gray and black. I know.
I mean, I can't say much different
You
either,
want
so.
black, so suck it.
But like, you could do different colors with the shirts and the
it just depends on
hoodies and stuff.
how I'm able to do it.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of testing how it looks because I'm doing it through Amazon. I don't
That's
know
true.
if I can. So I'll have to figure it out. But for
But-
now, we're gonna start with black, and I'll branch out to colors depending on if I'm able to do it when I put them all out, or
Mhm.
if I have to wait until a little bit after.
That's true. But I know if I get me a hat, I'm gonna need to get me a big hat.
No,
I have a big head.
no.
Regular hats that I get into the stores, they don't fit.
Well, you are
Unless they're like snug. And then if I wear a snug hat, it gives me headaches.
Well, you are in luck because this hat fits my head.
But
My head's bigger than your head. Go ahead and throw that on. That's fitted to my head.
oh, we're gonna see. See, snug as shit.
Yeah, it's snug on my head too.
But that thing would give me headaches. And
It
then
can
even
be.
if I do it like that, there's still a little bit of puffy.
Right.
But like
I
I
swear
said,
my head was bigger than yours.
no, I don't know what it is.
That just fits my head. Well, it can be extended, but that is yours. You get one of the prototypes. That is your gift for
Prototype.
being the first. One of your first episodes.
Okay, I'll set that aside for right now.
We can use that as a little prop for
There
now.
we go.
But yeah,
You guys
so
better buy those.
so they're not out yet. So that's
When
that's,
they're out.
that's the surprise. Is we're kind of working on it. Well, I'm working on it. I'm excited. It was fun getting that one in the mail.
Oh,
I
yeah.
completely forgot that I ordered it
How
because
long did it take?
it took 2 or 3 weeks, I think. And that's because I had to get it special made. Once you get one where it's all made at once,
Mhm.
a group of them, it happens a little quicker. But it was also done through Amazon. So if I do it from an actual website that does,
I was gonna
clothing
say
stuff,
there's other websites out there that does them, especially.
so I'll figure it out. But surprise.
Just buy you one of those. What are they called? Like a circuit that does them as well.
Yeah, but then I don't think those work the same way.
Not
At least not on hats. I think I could do it on shirts and hoodies.
Mhm.
But I'll also have to make room to do it. So
That's true. Okay.
we'll see.
What else are we gonna do?
I think we're gonna move on to the mini game. So we're gonna get that set up, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. So we're going to be playing a game called Hot Takes, and the idea of the game is it's legit just it's a deck of cards that give different kind of varying opinion takes on things, and there's agree and disagree cards, but since we're vocal on this podcast, we're just going to be saying if we agree or disagree and then why. So, do you want to draw the first card?
Sounds a little spicy. Sure. Why not?
Also, we got the hat to fit.
Yeah. Children 12 and under should not have social media.
You can go first. You go first since it's your poll.
I mean, I had Facebook back when I was 10, but mainly Facebook was used for like Farmville.
Let's say we'll say now because it was
Now?
that was the start of it before.
Yeah.
So it didn't really get.
That's true. Now, I mean, if it's kind of a yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna say no.
That they should not have social media.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna say that they should not have social media.
Because I mean, like, if like the parent could be like right beside them with their every move, then yes. But if not, then no.
Yeah.
Because predators are out there.
Well, not even just that. Anymore, it revolves around everything now.
Mm-hmm.
And when kids get into it that early, that's everything.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't feel like, I mean, for a certain point, they should be sheltered, but they're going to eventually see it, but they should still be sheltered a little bit. It's kind of a yes and no to me.
It's a tough one for sure. But
Not being on it alone, no.
I mean, and that goes into like the phones and stuff. I think around, because 12, you're in middle school at that point.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I think you should have a phone.
Some kids walk from and to school, and they might need it for emergency situations.
Right. So I say yes to having a phone. You don't need to be on all that social media.
Mm-mm.
TikTok, I can kind of deal with. YouTube, yes. But when it comes to like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
I mean, even Snapchat would be fine. But those three,
I don't even think Snapchat. I feel like Snapchat's
fair,
kind
too.
of right there with like.
yeah. But see, the problem I have with not giving them that is that's a lot of how people talk.
Yeah.
So like when I started using it, when I made an account,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really use it all because I would rather text.
Yeah.
But then everyone started using that to talk, and it made it too difficult to talk to people because no one was texting. They were using
That's
Snapchat.
fair.
So
But now in today's, it's like that's what they're all using.
overall, social media, I'm gonna agree they shouldn't have it until high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's about that age where it's like, okay, you can handle it.
About 8th grade or.
Yeah, we'll say 8th grade. I
Yeah.
think it works.
Because you're kind of, what, 13 or almost 14?
Is 12 middle school?
12 is like 6th grade. And then 13 is 7th. 14 just depends on when your birthday is around now. Because I know some people.
Okay, screw the age. By the end of middle school, I say it's okay.
There we go.
Before the end of middle school, I don't
No.
think so. Okay, my turn.
Okay. Oh, good Lord. That's not a good look on your face.
Prostitution should be legal. That's I don't. Prostitution. Should it? I got to go first on this one too. Fuck. Is there a pass? I don't think I can pass.
I mean, you can if you want. I don't even know.
I mean, people are already selling their bodies on social media and stuff. I'm gonna say no. It shouldn't be legal.
I don't know.
I mean, people do it anyways.
Yeah.
so. That's a tough one. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it
Because, I mean,
because that's how diseases get spread.
work is work, but
Right, but we're talking about a whole different kind of work,
Yeah.
buddy. We're not talking about strip clubs.
I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of like,
Yes, yes or no? I couldn't pass. You couldn't pass.
God,
You shook the whole damn camera. Scoot back.
I don't know though, because it's like that. I don't get involved with any of that, so it doesn't affect me.
Right, it doesn't affect me either.
So it's like,
But I still have to give an answer. You think it should be legal?
Sure.
You trying to get down? You trying to get down with some?
No.
No.
Then no.
Okay,
I don't know. It's like it don't affect me by any means.
Okay.
All right.
That wasn't much of an answer, but we'll let it slide. Continue.
No. I would rather have twice as long legs than twice as long arms.
So double the legs rather than double the arms.
I would rather have twice as long as arms.
That's a fucking wild statement. That is a wild statement. That's going on the TikTok.
It's just mainly.
That's a wild statement. I would have double the arms.
It just depends.
Why would you have twice as long arms? Why would you want that?
If I need to grab something.
Yeah, but when you're walking like this now. Your arms are going to touch the ground.
Ooh, I don't have to bend over to pick up my wallet that I dropped, though.
Yeah, but you like bending over. Anyways.
Pause. But no, it's like, and then so I can slap Anna across the room sometimes. Well, bam!
That's awful.
She would do the same thing with me.
Yeah, I know.
She'd nut tap me, honestly. And then I always be like,
See, I'm ragging on you, but I might have to do the same thing because having double the length of legs would not be possible to live.
Depends. I mean, but like,
Yeah,
what
if you're,
does
like,
it mean
fucking
by like
short as all
twice,
hell.
like as the legs that you have now?
Yeah,
would
you
it
just
just
double
double
them.
your height?
It would double your leg length, not your torso.
But it's gonna double your height too.
It's not going to double your height because half of your height is your legs.
Yeah, but it's still gonna make you taller though.
Right, but it's not going to double it.
Well, that's what I meant though.
It's going to double it like by half.
Whatever. It's just gonna make you taller. Okay, that's what I meant.
Hey man, the math ain't mathin'.
The math never maths. It's more like nothing.
So yeah, I'm going to go with the arms, but I'm not going to say it the way you did because that was wild.
I was there. But see, me and Anna has that like, you know, the goofy relationship, like where we can wrestle.
Where's this going?
I don't know.
Where's this going?
But like, if we smack each other, nobody's gonna get offended.
Oh, okay. That's
In
okay.
that sense, like,
Okay. So you play around. You
Yeah.
throw fouls.
there we go. That's the words. Your turn.
Crunchy. See, now this one's easier. I don't like this one either because it's too easy, but it's better than the wild ass one I just had. Crunchy peanut butter is better than smooth peanut butter. Fuck that. I like a smooth peanut butter. That's my answer. I don't have to go into it.
I mean, I've never personally. I've always just had smooth. I've never tried the crunchy one.
That was an
But
easy one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go again because that was cake.
I say just go with smooth.
It's all you've had. So the government is spying on us through our phones and computer cameras. That's ironic as all hell, considering what we've talked about today. I think they've got access, but I don't think they're spying on us. Like our lives are not that important. So I'm gonna say I don't think they're spying on us. I think they have access to it if they need it.
Oh yeah, because doesn't like Snapchat like have a whole room dedicated to like storage of everybody that's
Yeah.
on Snap
You
over
can-
in like Las Vegas or Nevada or something like that?
You can get all of it too. You
Yeah.
go through the settings and stuff, but yeah. So I guess
I don't think they're spying.
I'm gonna give it a half and half because it's worded weird.
Aliens are spying.
Your turn.
Okay. Aliens are spying.
No.
Birthdays are overrated. I like my birthday.
Okay, yeah.
So birthdays are not overrated.
I'm gonna say fuck 'em. I love my birthday.
I was about to say.
I forget about it constantly.
See, I don't have a birthday. I have a birth month. Every day in that month is my birthday.
You sound like most of the women I know in my life. That's fine.
Because, I mean, sometimes, like,
You're coddled. That's all it is. It's my turn. What are you doing?
oh, yeah, that's right. We'll continue.
I am continuing. We were talking about birthdays still. Going through your partner's phone is wrong. That's a tough one. If you got something to hide and they go through it without permission, I feel like that's a different issue. I think it's okay to go through your partner's phone as long as they give permission.
Yeah.
If they say here, if you ask, and they let you, cool. But if you're like being sneaky about it because you don't trust them,
I was about to say.
I don't think that's
But
okay.
there shouldn't be any suspicion. If
Right.
there's any suspicion, you shouldn't be with them.
Right.
It should be an open relationship. Like, I mean, I'm always with Anna, like, whenever, like, say, she's riding in the passenger seat and I'm driving, I always have her just go through the music. And then if, like, I hear that somebody texts me, I'm like, hey, who texted? And then I'm like, can you just text them for me? I don't care. Me and her are open with each other at all. Don't care. I mean, not wrong, just depends.
Right.
Depends on the circumstance, though.
Yeah. So,
Okay, my turn. Sorry, did I cut you off?
No, you're good.
Okay. Everyone should have to vote.
We're going to skip that one just because it's political. Draw that one.
I don't think you should have to vote if you don't want to.
That's fair. Let's say it out loud.
College students shouldn't be allowed to have pets. Are they allowed?
We're going to skip that
Are
one.
they
too,
allowed to have
because
pets? I mean, maybe a cat.
I think it has to do with, like, what are they called?
The emergency.
All right, we're back. I don't know. It's overheating. I don't know why. I guess we're playing hot takes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the heat from the game. Draw another one because
Okay.
that was a weird one anyways.
But were you talking about like service animals?
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that. The death penalty shouldn't exist.
I don't think that they don't do the death penalty anymore, do they?
I think in Texas. They do in some, and then, I mean, depends on what kind of death penalty you're talking about.
Well, like
I mean, if you're talking about like death penalty in all, and like in general, or if you're talking about like the hanging, the lethal injection and stuff like that, or the execution chair.
See, but that's a tough one too because if you're going to get the death sentence versus having a death penalty, wouldn't you rather just have the death sentence? Or not death penalty, but life in prison. Because you're going to be in prison the whole time and you don't want to be in prison. I think you should have a choice.
But see, you know that would cause an uproar by people that pay taxes because that goes to all the jails and stuff. But I think it should. Just depends because it's like, what if you get wrongly convicted or framed?
That's what I'm saying. I think you should have the choice.
Yeah, because it's like
If you have life in prison, I think you should have the choice to.
oh, I mean, I feel that though.
That's a wild one.
Yeah,
I feel like I shouldn't be able to say that, but I don't plan on having life in prison.
I hope not.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know how to answer that. Being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job. I'm gonna agree with that. My mom was a full-time. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and I feel like it helped with us getting raised.
Oh, most definitely.
Like a lot of these kids don't have their parents at home, and they're stuck with themselves and their phones or tablets on social media.
Mine stayed home with us most of the time until like we needed the money, and then she would go get a part-time job here, part-time job there. Well, I mean, it was kind of full-time, but it was like she could only work like overnight, and then Dad would work in the morning time.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that one. I think that is a full-time job.
Non-dairy milk is better than regular milk. Well, regular milk is bad for you anyway.
Be careful with this one.
Well, isn't it? Like cow's milk?
No, like tastes better.
Oh, tastes better? Oh. No, almond milk is trash unless you get the banana one.
That's good. That's good. We're glad we're on the same page.
I thought you were talking about like health effects.
No, it's like tastes better.
Oh. Well, it should say tastes better, but it just says is better.
Well, it doesn't say is better for you. So I'm gonna say tastes better.
But I will say, the almond milk that has banana, it tastes like a banana nut muffin, but in liquid form. It's really good. But yeah, non-dairy milk is not good.
Okay, we're gonna do one more to end it off. We'll go down the middle. Just grab that one. Okay.
You split.
That's a good one. Family is the most important thing in life. I'm gonna agree with that. That's a perfect one to end off on.
Not your extended family,
Like
but
immediate
you're
family.
like your mom, dad, brothers
family.
and sisters. Yeah, immediate family. Yes. But extended, oh, if there's money involved, you better believe it. They say, screw you.
That's a good one to end on. And I will stretch that out to my chat sphere family, all of my guests and all my viewers. They're definitely the most important. So thank you again for everyone who joined today and who's followed along since episode 1.
I have.
He has. I hope to see you guys next time. Leave a like, leave a comment. Like I've said every other episode, if you've got kind of an idea of something you want to see on the episodes, leave a comment on that. And we hope to see you next time. So thank you all for joining. Bye.